Welcome. People asked me leading into this promotion how I thought you'd be in this promotion. I see a more serious side of you. No messing around, no clowning around. Of course, you're out here to push the show, but this event and obviously Amanda's career, this fight, something you feel very passionate about.
It's very serious, and I'm just excited for April 30th, first and foremost. People better get their tickets at MSG.com because otherwise they're going to be sitting in the nosebleeds the way these tickets are selling. But this is what these ladies are doing. I want to, give them a round of applause because they're doing what most people in boxing aren't doing. The pound for pound two best going at it. This is what boxing needs more of, whether it's male or female. So they're putting it all on the line for this fight, which is what makes this so big. And one of the reasons it makes it so big. So this is unprecedented, and more boxers across the whole sport should take notes from these two ladies. Make the big fights happen if you're one of the pound for pound best, and tell your promoters you want the fights. That's what these ladies did, and that's why we're here.
Obviously, for you, you have been a disruptor. Same question that I asked Nikisa. Are you looking to be respected by the sport, not just as a fighter, but someone that's genuinely putting something back?
Yeah, to me, it doesn't matter, because I'm passionate about it. If people want to show respect, then cool. If not, then cool. I'm still going to be here doing my thing. But like the hat says, all I want to do is, bring, more to this sport than I took from it. And that's what I'm trying to do.
And finally, we just had a joke on the podcast downstairs. I'm sure we'll have a friendly bet nearer the time. But now you're actually a boxer. You're talking about the tactics for this fight. You were talking about watching Katie's fight against Persoon and how Amanda's going to attack the body as well, but passionately supporting your charge. And you believe that on April 30th, Amanda Serrano will become the undisputed lightweight world champion.
I do indeed. Stylistically, and all credit to Katie Taylor. I respect her, and she has an amazing career and is an amazing person. But stylistically, I think the way Amanda comes forward with their body shots, we saw Katie have a little bit of trouble with that against Persoon. And Persoon was headhunting, not necessarily going to the body. And that's what Amanda brings. She's a power puncher, coming forward, unlimited cardio. So that's why I'm excited for this. Obviously, it's going to be a great fight, but I believe in Amanda.
Well, thank you for your support. We look forward to filling up Madison Square Garden April 30th on DAZN. Amanda Serrano, the 7 Division world champion. Again, talking downstairs, you talked about your hustle in the sport of boxing, the depths that you had to go to stay present in the sport. You talk about fighting for nothing, $1,000 a time, defending your world championship for, I think you said $4,000 or something like that. You finally made it, not just in the purse, but the moment at Madison Square Garden where you will challenge for the undisputed world lightweight championship.
Yes, first of all, I want to thank London for having me. It's a beautiful city. And yes, the struggle has been real, and I'm super happy and excited that I finally get to see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel with this fight with Katie Taylor. We're making history, and that's what I want to do. I want to continue to open the doors for the new generation coming into the sport. I'm a woman for equality, and we all talked about equality on this table multiple times, and we're making history. When we're making history at the Garden, being the first women to headline. We're making the biggest payday, both of us. I think we should just continue and make this fight iconic, make change in this game, and if Katie Taylor's willing, I'm ready and able to make this an equal fight, 12 rounds, 3 minutes.
Let's go.
I say if we want to make change, I think we should we're on the platform right now, DAZN. We're making headlines, we're talking, we're getting interest, and this is all about equality, and we should make the change right now. So Katie, are you up for it?
12 3-minute rounds?
12 3-minute rounds, let's do it like the men.
I don't really feel like that will make a huge difference. The event is already iconic the way it is. The fact that the pre-sales are the best, the second best in history says it all. Really, this fight's even more important than we even realised. And box, this proves that boxing that the perceptions have changed already. Boxing is boxing regardless, and the fight is already iconic the way it is.
But if you want to make a change for the future and get people to notice us and get these promoters to not talk badly about women, I think we need to take a stand.
I think we're making a stand the way we're actually fighting each other in the first place. The best fighting the best. This fight is going to be determined by the winner of this fight is going to be the best pound for pound female fighter in the world. So we are already making a stand in taking this fight.
And my question to you as well, Amanda, about how this fight's going to play out as well. Is aggression the key to this fight? I know you rate your boxing skills as well. Katie has fantastic skills, but you talk about your power, you know, the nastiness in your style as well. Is that your plan, to go and stop Katie Taylor at Madison Square Garden?
My plan is to fight smart, to be smart this April 30th. I know I have all the tools to be Katie Taylor. I just have to go out there and be smart, and the victory will be mine.
Katie, I know these are the nights that you dream of as a fighter. You've achieved so much in the sport as well, but these are the ones that you get up for more than anything. You know, your last two fights, I know you haven't been too motivated, but that's business. You've had to take care of this, but this is one you can get your teeth into, and I know you can't wait for April 30th.
Yeah, this is a fight that I've wanted from the get-go. Ever since I turned pro, I had my sights set on Serrano. So I'm just so excited this fight is actually happening now. I do genuinely believe that this is the best fight in boxing right now, the most exciting fight in the sport, and the fact that it's a headline in Madison Square Garden, and the fact that the pre-sales were the second best in boxing history. This means that this fight is even more important than we actually realise. It proves that there is a strong appetite in the public for these big female fights. Not only are we breaking the ceiling in female purses, but we have actually changed perceptions in the sport, and if our careers have only achieved that, well, then all the hard days in the gym have been absolutely worth it.
I know that there's a huge amount of respect between you both as well, but a little bit of back and forward over the years as well. You want to win this fight, you want to win it bad, I know, for your legacy as well, but part of you wants to prove, and that everybody believes that you are the pound for pound number one. This is the challenge of Amanda Serrano, and one you want to win so desperately.
Yeah, definitely. I think, I'm obviously expecting the toughest fight in my career and preparing for that. But I know that I won't be found short in grit. I know I won't be found short in heart. I know my mind can take me to places that I have no right to go, because I've been there before, both in the gym and on big nights, and the whole world has seen me doing it. I don't think anybody's ever asked the question, does Katie have what it takes to go to that place when the fight is in the trenches? That question has been answered. I'm not sure if Amanda has answered that question yet, and I think her legacy will depend on the answer to that question, and I guess we'll find out on April the 30th.
Amanda, do you have what it takes to go to the trenches on April 30th if required?
I have everything. There's no questioning my heart, my skills, my power, my chin. So there's nothing I don't think Katie Taylor has that can answer the questions. I think she needs to be answered. I'm a Boricua. I have Latin blood, and I have all the heart in the world.